Buongiorno, and today I have the absolute pleasure of introducing you to a beautiful property here for sale in Montisi. Now Montisi is in the province or the area of Montalcino, which is south of Sienna, so you're not very far away from all the most important places. I'm in the heart of Montisi. I've taken some beautiful little videos around the town that I'm going to put together so you get a feel for this beautiful village. But right behind me, behind these beautiful olive green doors, we're going to enter an apartment that is part of the ancient castle, Castello di Montisi. It was divided into 3 apartments. The other 2 are permanently lived in, and this one, the gentleman has asked me to film for him to help him show it to the world. So let's go in and have a look. So we're now in Via del Castello in Montisi, and this is where we are going to be visiting today. I'm just showing you some of the lovely architecture as we come up. Of course, you have all these beautiful little cobbled streets and beautifully restored buildings everywhere we look. Absolutely gorgeous. So the house that we're viewing belongs to the Contrada of the Castello, which Montisi has 4 Contrada. Many villages in Italy or towns have the different Contrada or the different sectors or sections of the village that when they do reenactments of medieval times, jousts, things like that, it's one Contrada competing against the other. And this is directly opposite the entrance of the home. And you have the beautiful flags hanging out the front as well. Isn't that wonderful? So we are in just one of the beautiful little walkways, and you would have seen in the video prior, I'm going to show you when I put this all together. Obviously you would have seen how I got here. You can also drive through the street, but this is the entrance, and we are going to go first of all into a private, look at this, it's just magnificent. We're going to go into a private courtyard first, which is shared by the 3 owners, and they all have their own little plants. You can put a table and chairs, you can sit out here, you can look at this. It is just quintessential beautiful Tuscany. And we have beautiful trees and pots, and this is the entry to your future home. This belongs as well, and so does the lemon tree in the center. And just before I take you inside, I'm going to just show you through here. Isn't this gorgeous? You also have half of this little walkway through here, and that is a back window to one of the bedrooms, which could be opened up as a doorway back out if you ever wanted to. And then you have this little opening here in this window that looks straight down in the street. So this is the main street that is below the house, and you have your alimentare right there where you can get your food. There's a baker. There are all the essentials in the village itself. And I'm just going to give you a tiny little snapshot of what you're going to be seeing from inside. So let's go back inside the house now. Back through here into the beautiful courtyard. Oh, and look, there's going to be an archway of wisteria growing there very soon. Someone's training that over. Back into our little courtyard. And then we'll step inside the house. beautiful, very heavy duty, beautifully painted shutter doors that bifold. So I'm just going to push that back for you to get the maximum of light. I'm just going to let you know that there is no electricity on at the property anymore. So therefore, we are going to be just using the natural light inside, and the camera will adjust as we go in and out of the different rooms. We've opened as many windows as possible, and you will get to see, I'm sure, how beautiful this is. We're coming in on big stone stairs. A lot of the furnishings that are here are going to be left. This beautiful light fitting, which was really quite costly, is left. Some furniture pieces that are here that you're seeing are negotiable within the price, so you're more than welcome to negotiate with us or with the owner, of course, and just let him know what you would like. But the architectural features in here are beautiful, and I can tell you right now, today is, I think, 32 degrees outside, but probably more in the sun. And in here, of course, with the width of the walls in here, which if I spin around now slowly, you can see the width from outside into here is more than a metre. These are castle walls that you're in, so it keeps the houses warm in winter and very cool and comfortable in summer. Now, this room in the castle, of course, would have been where they kept animals, and you have the original manger. Sorry if I'm casting a shadow. Original manger, which is still here with these lovely Damigiani and the animals. There's some old bits and pieces there that are remaining. This fireplace heats up the entire house, but there are other fireplaces in the house. But this is absolutely fantastic. But the whole house has very, very recent methane or gas central heating throughout, which is very new, and the boiler is a brand new, very literally 2 years old, but has been serviced also within those last 2 years, so is in perfect working condition. I just want to also point out the beautiful cotto floors. Now, the colour may not look true to life because of the light in here, but these are beautifully laid cotto floors. The owner of this house, the current owner, worked for the Vatican as a restorer. So you can just imagine his eye for detail is incredible. He's worked on this house over the decades. This beautiful little coat of arms up here is actually his family coat of arms. And as we walk through, you'll see other details like these wonderful flags that are hand painted all the way down the staircase in yellow and blue, which is the colours of the Castello Contrada, or this section of Montisi. Just a detail again on that beautiful front door looking straight out onto the courtyard, which of course both of those doors can be left totally open if you wish, giving you a big double entranceway sitting looking out straight onto that gorgeous Tuscan courtyard. And then we have a lovely, heavy, beautifully made curtain which you can close off your corridor if you wish to keep this room really cozy in winter. But let's venture down now on this first floor, which is the ground floor coming in to where the bedrooms are. As we come in, the first part of the corridor, just past the first little arch, we have this wonderful ripostiglio, which is really quite deep. As you can see, they still have things. You can put your vacuum cleaner. They've got a pedestal fan, all sorts of bits and bobs in there. Let's say plenty of room if you wanted to keep suitcases, etc. Plenty of room. And then beautiful solid door. All the doors throughout the house are handmade with chestnut wood, and also high cupboards all the way up to the ceilings as well for extra storage above. Also, this is a tap and an exit pipe within the ripostiglio. You will see when we visit the kitchen that the washing machine has been placed in the kitchen, but this could be made into a small laundry room if you should wish. So now I've spun around, showing you that beautiful light fitting on the wall, which is remaining, all the wonderful brick arches, the wonderful curved doorways, every single door, and I'll show you some of the detailing on these doors. But as I said, they were handmade with local Tuscan chestnut wood, all the surrounds. They are incredibly thick, solid doors, if you can see the width of that. And the hardware on the doors is all handmade. I'm just going to push this door to, and they have the most magnificent hand-forged hinges, beautiful medieval style on the back, and the doors are also with a key lock if you should wish. There's the other hardware at the bottom. So we're entering the smaller of the two bedrooms. Bedroom 1, let's call this. It has a very, very sweet, now blocked for safety, tiny little fireplace, but it makes a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous detail in the corner of the room. Wonderful big slice of natural wood there on top. Some of the furnishings you're going to see in here are negotiable. Some things will be left behind. That is a window going right across, which I showed you when I was outside and said there was a doorway that could be reopened up if you should ever wish to have another doorway into this room. This beautiful wardrobe is negotiable also to purchase if you wanted it to stay. This corridor and these rooms in this part of the house are all terracotta, slightly newer than the other ones, a different look. All with heating, all plenty. There are plenty. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 electrical plugs in here, or sockets. And then look at the vista already from this first bedroom. Down onto the street and out all the way. In fact, today I can see here on the horizon the towers of Pienza. Now, Pienza is a magnificent town, absolutely gem. And from here, from Montisi to Pienza, you can drive cross-country on a country road, which is probably one of the most beautiful Tuscan roads you'd ever take. Along the way, there are some gems of little villages to visit. Also, it is the road that was used in the film many years ago, The English Patient. So you're travelling over a historical road that's been used because of its beauty. I've just come back into the first bedroom because I also forgot to mention now this really large sofa is a sofa bed. It's made by an Italian company called Divani, which if you look that up on the internet, it's a very, very renowned company for making very high quality furnishings. This was an extremely expensive sofa bed. The gentleman took it apart for me. It has never been slept on. It is brand new, and it did cost 2.2 thousand euros to buy. So he is willing to negotiate with someone on purchasing that if you'd like that. The wonderful thing about that is if you don't want this to be a permanent bedroom, it's giving you a very large, I would say almost queen size sofa bed in this gorgeous room. But in the meantime, it can be like a second seating room as well. It doesn't have to be a permanent bedroom if you don't need it to be. So I thought I would just mention that for you as well. Back into the court, the same hallway, and we have 2 more rooms left off the hallway. First of all, I'll take you into the bathroom. Now I'm just going to touch the screen to see if you can see. Perhaps not. Let's wait until the light adjusts. But it's a very beautiful light bathroom, again with those wonderful chestnut doors. As you can see straight away, you have heated towel rails. You have a lovely size shower with shower cabinet That is a good size shower. Lovely shower head there. Again, the wonderful Tuscan ceilings throughout in perfect condition. Terracotta tiles on the floor. A lovely bathroom suite, which is very traditional in porcelain, a lovely size. Sink. The tiles that have been used throughout this house are all handmade tiles, which were quite costly. A lovely matching light fitting, and the mirror has been set into those wonderful tiles. We then have toilet and bidet, a gorgeous solid timber inset cabinet. You have a lovely old-fashioned toilet suite there, and again, when you're sitting in the toilet, look what you look out onto. Again, magnificent Tuscany. And there is the proof of these beautiful cotto tiles or terracotta tiles that are throughout the house. These particular ones right through the top layer, the first floor if you like, or ground floor, are the cotto d'este, which anyone that knows that is excellent quality tiles, premium tiles. If you're wondering where you hang your clothes, yes, we have one of those wonderful inventions. I just love these. This goes from this room all the way along to the next room. So you'll do the typical Italian thing of having, and this is in full sunlight, by the way, as you can see. So your clothes will dry in no time. I'm standing at the bathroom window, but the next room, the bedroom window, has that same availability. And they are just a pulley system. So you just pull the things along and they come back to you. So clever. And then directly next to the bathroom, we have the main bedroom. Again, through a beautiful chestnut door, a really lovely sized bedroom with gorgeous ceilings, cathedral type ceilings slanting upwards. I'll take you in and then spin around and show you the wardrobes. Again, views to die for. Now, the furnishings in here are staying. So this is a beautiful quality solid bed head in timber with matching bedside tables. The lamps are fixtures on the wall. And you have this really beautiful, slightly more modern but very well appointed wardrobe, as you can see. So this part has hanging and shelves. I'll just open each one for you to show you. Very good quality, beautiful set of drawers there, again with plenty of shelving. This is all remaining. This was custom built for this room, as you can imagine, at quite a cost. It's a very high quality one. Again, a lovely hanging space, more lovely wide shelving. And then without opening the cupboards, you can see there are 2 extra cupboards at the top. Again, the pièce de résistance in this beautiful house are these views from every single room. Everywhere we go, we're just looking out onto the magnificence, which is this wonderful Val D'Orcia and the Crete Senesi. We are right next to a UNESCO part of Tuscany, and just here in these fields here there is a local gentleman who owns a hot air ballooning company, and during the summer months starting now in July, I'm not sure whether it's a daily basis, or actually I think it might be once a week, they have the mongolfiere, the hot air balloons that leave right in front of your window. Can you imagine how gorgeous that would be to watch those beautiful balloons take off right outside your window? This is the beautiful old cemetery just down here as well. And As I said, there are beautiful roads and walks to do. It's just stunning. Most of the windows in this house all have lovely quality curtains, whether they be linens or cottons. Some of them are actually Canadian fabrics that the gentleman brought back from Canada, which are very high quality, and all the curtains are remaining. Now let's head back out again so we're going back down the corridor with the bathroom on the right, one tiny step just here. First bedroom where I took you there, ripostilio straight ahead, then through this beautiful archway, double archway here back into the original first room, lounge room. You can use it for lounge, dining, whatever you like, but I'm going to take you downstairs now to the fantastic kitchen and dining area downstairs. Okay, so let's head downstairs. I just love these wonderful flag paintings on the walls. Of course, there's lighting down these stairs, but the natural lighting coming in fact, is sufficient. I'm just taking my time. These are beautiful travertine stairs. They have an anti-slip on the end of each one. And they're very, very easy steps, I must admit, and the handrail going down is wonderful. And as soon as we hit downstairs, we come across again these beautiful Cotto floor tiles. And let me bring the camera up and show you what a gorgeous dining space. Or you might want to make it something else. It has been used as a dining space by the current owner. As you can see, it's the most gorgeous, fully restored vaulted ceilings. They are very quirky, lovely Canadian metal lights. You have some lovely shelving along the side, and you have dotted here and there some gorgeous hand-painted tiles that are set into the wall. Again, the furnishings in here, I'm going to step down and show you those. This lovely old bread store, which is not a really old antique, but it's a beautifully made piece. It would be a copy of a very old one, of course. This also is negotiable. This piece, which is built in because they had a lovely marble small dining table sitting in front, that is staying. You can remove it if you wish. This gorgeous little travertine set in corner table stays. The shelving, there's your heating. And then here you have again a gorgeous, this is a handmade travertine fireplace in the corner, which works incredibly well and has been used a lot by the family. And then again, we've got a little curtain on this one, but that is looking out onto the street and out beyond to the views once more. These wonderful double glazed windows are the types where, as you can see here, the owner has decided to leave it open just from the top, so you have permanent airflow coming in, but no rain. It can be opened up as a normal window, of course, as well. So there we go. That is one section downstairs. As I spin around, you can see we've left some of the beautiful stone walls apparent here in this room. And then we're going to step next door through this gorgeous little arched walkway into our kitchen. Now the tiles in here are slightly different. They're a lovely grey colour. And I'm just going to come up slowly and show you. It's again the most magnificent ceilings. Beautiful, beautiful ceilings. This room is, I'd say, slightly wider than the one next door. It could be an optical illusion. I'll have to look on the plans for you, but it's gorgeous. It's an ample size kitchen, that's for sure. Any cook would be happy in here. You have a Libya German, very high quality fridge, which is very new, which will be left. You have a gorgeous wall-mounted Samsung flat screen TV in your kitchen. Shelving space there. Every tile in this room is a hand-painted, handmade tile, which was put in at a great cost to the owner. They are absolutely gorgeous. I hope they're coming up well on the video. And a lot of them are, in fact, can see I'm reflecting in the in the oven there, but loads of storage space, lovely hot point oven, storage, very typical Tuscan style, cupboards under the masonry, but all fully tiled inside or solid timber shelving. The very typical sink with the little curtains, which I adore. This is a really high quality stone double sink. Power points, beautiful, beautiful tiling. Now I have to stop and mention, I love these lights. They're just so quirky. I'm trying to get up above them to show you. These are handmade lights. Again, very costly, beautifully chosen by the current owner. There's one on the opposite wall as well. He also has installed little tiny things to make life easier, but they're at a decent expense, in fact. Very high quality German fixtures for putting your rolls, your kitchen rolls. There's, for people that love having their knives lined up, you have a lovely, very, very high quality knife magnet along the wall. Some lovely little solid timber shelving. That is your boiler, which, as I said previously, is just 2 years old, but in those 2 past years has been serviced. Perfectly functioning front loading washing machine, which stays. More shelving, more cupboard space. Gas top cooking, Smeg range above. I'll just close that little cupboard because they were hiding these sweet little drawers that have most darling little hand-painted knobs on them. And then once again, the breeze coming through that kitchen window is just wonderful. And again, out to your hillside views. There we go. The gentleman handmade, I'm just waiting for the light to adjust, handmade out of a piece of timber, this fantastic thing for putting your kitchen roll, your paper roll there. Loving all these little details everywhere. This house is just so enchanting. It's just wonderful and in an absolutely heavenly spot. So we'll walk back out into the, I just missed that beautiful old tap sitting there. And I love the dried flowers hanging. You can just imagine how quaint and beautiful this must be when you're dining in here. And so convenient and so cool in summer. Honestly, I'm in here on a very hot day and we're so comfortable. And then we're going to make our way back up the stairs again, back to the main floor. So we're just now wandering down from the actual house, and I have David with me, and and we wanted to wander down underneath the walls now of the Castello, where we visit that beautiful home, to show you more or less where you would be if you were living here. And honestly, it's obviously as quiet as a mouse here now. It's siesta time. Mad dogs and Englishmen, as they say. We're out in the midday sun or the early afternoon sun, which is stifling hot. That's a board where they obviously put the points and the scores and things for the Contrada Castello. And we're going to look for a drink because we really need a drink. And that looks like normally a little restaurant or bar here, which is closed. The alimentari should be further along here. There it is there. So that's directly below where we just were in the house. So if I walk over into the shade on this side and look up, look at this beautiful entry here. of this place here. So these are the walls of the castle. You can really tell that. And I can see that's the bedroom window where we were, the bathroom window. We were up on that top floor. So that's the dining room window that was half open. So they're the two levels of the apartment there, with the entrance on the other side. I believe one person does have an entrance down here, but they must have a lot of stairs they go up. Must be one of these ones along here. Galleria. Oh yes, there's the gallery. Agnelli. And this is the elementari. Sorry, I'll just zoom out again. That was the sign you were seeing as I was filming. And it's closed, of course. And there's a little plant shop over the other side here. Just loving these castle walls. Oh, look at those beautiful... I'll just stop here in the shade and step back and show you those walls here with those gorgeous windows and all of that jasmine. I think it's jasmine. Something growing up the walls there. You can see the old cantina underneath. A dear little florist and plant store up here. I can see a sign for a pharmacy